Hey and welcome. I am gonna do a test before and after update 50. Currently previewing on lammania, and I'm gonna test it on a Druid, 20 levels Druid and 10 levels Epic, so 30 levels in total. And I'm gonna test the damage before and after. And I can't remember. Lynnabels stated somewhere that they were gonna drop the hit points for mobs by 25 to 50%. I can't remember if that was in update 50 or update 51. I can't seem to find the post. Um, it's not on the dev tracker. I searched for it. But anyways, here's my Druid, and these are the enhancements I have. I got a lot in Season's Herald, some in Fey Dark Illusionist to get some crit chance, and that's about it. And then a little bit in Asimar. Yeah. And with regards to Epic Destinies, I am in Draconic, and I have twisted these things, Melt into Darkness, Evocation Specialist from Magister, Flames of Purity for 20 or 30 fire spell power, Interrogation for an extra crit chance, and then there's Fate. And what do we have? We have gear. Gear, I have Collective Sight for Con, Crown of Leaves, yeah, could probably put something better there. Amber Pendant, Blood of Blossoms, Legendary Hollow Trail, I got the whole Flamecleansed Fury set, Strap of Autumn Leaves, Cloud of Dreams for extra crit chance, Legendary Dead Ringers for profane spell focus, and Legendary Sunken Slippers for quality wisdom amongst others, and Ring of Winter's Chill. And that's about it. And I got the Staff of Summer Solstice for sacred spell focus, and it gives me some other bonuses. Pretty offensive, but that's how I like to do it. And Feats, yeah, I got greater spell focus, evocation, and took transportation also, and I got the metamagics, and I can't remember if I took yeah, I took Epic Past Life Wizard for one more DC. Well, in total, this brings my my evocation DC to 103, which seems to be enough on Reaper 1. Well, let's see how it goes. My my necromancy is pretty low. It's 90, and my transmutation, I can't see if I can see my transmutation directly. I have 27 to transmutation and 26 to necromancy, so my transmutation DC should be one higher than my, that means it should be 91. I got all these heightened and quickened, and emboldened, I believe. Don't I have emboldened? Oh, I have intensify. Guess I didn't take emboldened. And sign of the planer's fire. This gives me these stats for spellcasting right now with that gear, Draconic, with those enhancements and all that. And I copied my character to lammania, so I'm gonna test if those are more or less the same, or they should be dropping, but let's see what happens. Yeah, and I'm gonna do a test on how this Druid fares in doing quests. Yeah. that will be up next. Hey again, I'm gonna do a sharn welcome on Reaper 1. If you noticed, one of my other videos is about a summoner and doing this quest, so I thought it was a good idea to do the same quest. Yeah, the wolf pet is not worth much, but let's just summon it. I think we're good to go.
Isabek waits for you here, atop one of Sharn's lofty towers. She can help you contact Lucien Vaughn. Isabek tells you to take the elevator up to the terrace, then speak to Lucien Vaughn. Her employer wants to pass along some information about the Stormridge beacon. You enter the boarding house, an island of quiet in the hustle and bustle of the city. A genial halfling nods to you from behind the front desk. A violent explosion shatters the tranquility.
No mercy, no anger.
Reduces the focus to a smoking room. You'll have to find another way up to the terrace. The windows shatter, and agile forms pour in from sky coaches outside. The boarding house is under an all-out attack.
So the spells I'm mostly casting are when there are lots of mobs. Yeah, I just tried Finger of Death. It doesn't go off, or it does go off, but it doesn't work. Is Flame Strike and what's it called? Firestorm. Those two spells is what I cast, and usually mobs dies when I cast those two spells. And for single target, I have actually well, there must be some lag. Actually, I like well, of course, Finger of Death is nice for single target. But Sunbeam and Word of Balance, both the SLA and the normal spell, and Finger of Death, and then Fire Seeds. I really like Fire Seeds. Yeah, it has a small AOE. It's such a shame you can't heighten it and you can't embolden it. So the DC is very low, but yeah, you can see all the saves. Nevertheless, I like it, and I hope they fix it so it's possible to use it. Yeah, they didn't all die with the 2 spells, but 4 spells.
Another target down. On to the next.
As you can see, Firestorm does more damage than Flame Strike. Flame Strike also has a max caster level of 15, and if you go into the elemental form, it gets +6, or the elemental form gives it +3 caster levels, and being in being in summer seasons give me +3 more, so that's actually +6
Focus on the mission.
extra caster levels you get. So you get the max caster level of 21 for Flamestrike, and for Firestorm it's 20 plus 6, that's 26, and I think I twisted something. Did I twist extra caster levels? No, I did not twist it. But I get 3 extra caster levels from Draconic. So that's 29 caster levels for Firestorm. That's pretty nice.
You fought and you bled, but at least you're not dead.
The way up to the terrace is just ahead. One final row of attackers blocks your path. Piercing call in the direction of the terrace. Feats sends the rampant, one unlike anything you've seen before.
Yeah, just noticed they save, so I guess 103, well at least for the end bosses, is not enough DC. Spells are weird.
The assault on the tower seems to have ended. Now to head to the terrace and learn what became of Lucien Vaughn.
Yeah, so if you wanna compare it to Lammania,
You don't let us distract you from the mission.
I guess you have to say that it takes
I have a message for you.
2 to 4
The beacon belongs to me.
AoE spells,
I
2
paid the
times
Boromar clan good
Flame
money
Striker,
to
2
get it,
times
after
Firestorm,
all. Don't
for
think
mobs
a
to
moment
die.
that you can
So,
challenge me in my
even if my
You're just
my
setting
damage
yourself
is
up for a
lower,
fall.
Vaughn's companion makes a
then
gesture.
if they lowered the hit points of these mobs, it might be okay.
Don't get weighed down. Fast legs feed the wolf.
Hey, so I'm back on Lammania, and I have some mouse issues. The screen is jumping up and down whenever I try to orientate with the mouse, so I'll try not to do that. But if we look at the character, It's the same gear, but as you can see now, the ice law from Legendary Ring of Winter's Chill is only 21 and not 31. Not sure if they nerfed. Yeah, they nerfed this one too. It only gives 5% exceptional now. Then 15% exceptional bonus to universal spell power. I believe that was 10 before. This is 22, not 21. But generally my stats lowered a lot. My wisdom is lowered to 87, which is about, it was 101 before. So that's 16. What is it? You figured out. But it's lowered anyway. It's 14. And my stats are lowered too. Fire was my fire spell power was 878, I believe. Now it's 700. My spell crit chance for fire was 82. Now it's 64. But my spell crit multiplier is the same, but it's gonna be lowered with update 51. Yeah. Otherwise, the gear is completely the same. They lowered the wisdom and insightful wisdom, and also on the minor artifact. I thought they didn't do that. Yeah, so that's probably where my 14 wisdom went. That's 7, 8 from that, and 4 from that. That's 12. I don't know where the last 2 came from. Anyway, it's lowered a lot. It's a giant nerf to casters. But the next thing is I'm gonna test the same quest that I just tested on the normal server and see how it goes. Hey, so we're back on Lammania, and I already did a test, but I accidentally deleted it. But I can tell you that I died. I got knocked over. I'm not sure it's because of the new changes. When you get knocked over, you sometimes just, it's not good. But let's see how it goes this time. And I just noticed that the crit chance from Flamecleansed Fury was lowered to 6% from Artifact. So they lowered a lot of crit chances. Yeah.
You enter the boarding house, an island of quiet in the hustle and bustle of the city. A genial halfling nods to you from behind the front desk. A violent explosion shatters the tranquility of the boarding house, producing an elevator with smoking air. You'll have to find another way up to the terrace. The windows shatter, agile flames swarm in from sky coaches outside. The boarding house is under attack.
You get cornered more, I think. And there seems to be something up with the spells. With targeting.
This looks more like an office than a boarding house. Vaunt has rented this entire operation and transformed it into his place of business.
I got knocked over again. It's the same place. Can't do anything. Okay. I'm not sure what happens, and I can't gibbous it. I get cornered. I try to cast heal on myself, and nothing happens. Maybe it's because I'm knocked down. This is annoying. Yeah, so here we go again for a third time. Gonna test it out and see how it goes. This is getting pretty annoying. Also, right before I did cast Earthquake, and they lowered the DCs. If you recall, my DC was 101 before the update, and now it's 92. And I'm not sure that's enough. Granted, they are gonna, in update 51, they are gonna change the Epic Destiny system, so the DC is maybe getting higher, at least for Druids. And now my tap button isn't working. This is weird. I can't play without the tap button. Come on, stupid game. Yeah, I'm gonna stop this and come back and see if my tap button works, because I can't target enemies now. And the spells are not going off. Oh, there's lag. This is really bad. Okay, so we're back for the fourth time. And let's see how this goes.
Isabet Tremont waits for you here, atop one of Sharn's lofty towers. She can help you contact Lucian Vault.
Now we're out of wolf, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, let's see. Didn't go too well the other times.
Pass along some information about the Stormreach beacon. You enter the boarding house, an island of quiet in the hustle and bustle of the city. A genial halfling nods to you from behind the front desk. A violent explosion shatters the tranquility of the boarding house.
Yeah, they're just walking right past the Earthquake.
You'll have to find another way out.
So Earthquake doesn't work with a DC of 92 on after update 51 or 50, and spells are not going off. This is a laggedy experience. And spells are not hitting. Now they hit. Okay, so there's just, you just have to wait, cast a spell and then wait a couple of seconds. Come on with the lag. Maybe it's lag that killed me. seems to be that. I can move. If this is an example of how bad update 50 is gonna be, this is not good. I mean, one thing is that I do less damage. That's one thing, but with this kind of lag,
This looks more like an office than a boarding house. Vaughn has rented this entire operation and transformed it into his place of business.
oh, it can knock him down. Yeah, even after I cast Flame Strike and Flame Strike and Firestorm 2 times or 4 times, they're still not dead, so it's definitely a major nerf. I'm not sure that is what the developers want. I mean, maybe they thought that casters were overpowered somehow, but I mean, also still laggedy lag. With update 51, there's a lot of things that stacks in the melee trees. The melee power from the core stacks, but the DC from the caster trees does not. Yeah, it's illogical. See, the spell is not going off. This does not bode well. If there's lag on Lammania, I can't imagine there's a lot of people on here. Maybe there are, I don't know. But no, there aren't. And there's this much lag, then this is gonna be really bad. I'm sorry to be such a doomsayer, but this feels really bad. Maybe there's gonna be, I hope there's gonna be a change in when it goes live, and there aren't gonna be that much lag, because there's sometimes major lag, but there's also the problem of minor lag, where you just get some 1, 2, 3 seconds lag, and that's really annoying. And spells not going off. Oops, I might die. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I spent all my mana? Oi, that's not good.
You won't be getting this way.
Oh, and a Reaper. This is not going well. Why didn't I spend all my mana? I'm gonna die. Well, I mean, I have a little less mana on Lammania than I do on the live servers, but it shouldn't be. It's probably because I have to cast the spells more often. I probably, yeah, that must be it. Mobs don't die that fast after this update, so you spend more mana. That must be the reason. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do this quest again. I'm giving up now. But the way I see it, this is a major nerf to casters. So you better go play your melees. Well, thanks for watching, and take care.